in the developed world, and all we do is adopt those standards. But going forward, and this is my agenda over the next 3 years, is to make sure that standards are actually developed as much as possible within the developing countries.
Well, Kenyans who use insurance and experience unforeseen circumstances and insecurities in their schemes now have a never-lapse guarantee. That is through Pru Dahami Dumu, which is a prudential life insurance product that was launched yesterday. Now, it is looking to tap into this particular space. In Kenya, 1 in 3 policies lapse in the first year. By the end of the third year, 6 in 10 policies will have lapsed. The product guarantees policy holders to keep their product and its benefits irrespective of life circumstances.
Once you've signed this contract, we have seen the average premiums go up in the course of the year. But the reason why those premiums have gone up is that having more people sell life insurance. So as I say, we've created 500 jobs. For quite a long time, we looked around at what was available in the market and what our customers required. And we came up with what we call a short to medium term savings policy. The terms are anywhere between 5 to 10 years. It's principally about savings so that there's a payout when that policy matures, but there's also protection so that in the event that something goes wrong in that meantime, it could be a death, it could be a critical illness, it could be a disability, that policy will still continue to pay value. In addition to that, we made sure that if the person couldn't pay premiums for any reason over that period of time, that the policy wouldn't lose all of its value entirely, and there would still be some value for the customer.
Very interesting there. Well, of course, in studio with us is Gwen Kinusu, Chief Commercial Officer for Prudential Life Insurance Kenya, and she's going to be shedding some light about this new product. Welcome, Gwen.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's begin with the conversation that Association of Kenya Insurers indicates in Kenya 1 in 3 policies lapse in the first year, and in fact by the end of the third year 6 in 10 will have lapsed. So is Pru Dahami Dumu the solution?
Absolutely. I like the data that you've quoted because it speaks to the feedback we've been getting from customers as to why people are not buying insurance policies in the market. The lapsing of policies does cause a lot of mistrust, and it makes sure that customers actually are not buying insurance policies. So Pru Dahami Dumu has been designed to be able to cater for that mistrust. The way it is designed is such that if the customer pays 6 consecutive premiums, it does not lapse. So that means that the customer will not actually lose their investment within the 3 years. And in addition to that, we are rewarding customer loyalty. So if a customer contributes 11 consecutive premiums, we give them an extra 1 premium for free to celebrate their 1 year. And we think that because of our product innovation, we can be able to speak to the consumer and say to them, you know what, we've had you. We know that the ups and downs of life don't allow you to consistently pay premium, and we are encouraging you to save towards your goal.
Okay, fantastic. Now, just to, demystify if there are any misconceptions, what is a never lapse guarantee?
Okay, so a never lapse guarantee as defined by Prudential is if you save consecutively for 6 months, your policy will never lapse. It will never terminate because you have missed premiums.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. Now, Pru Dahami Dumu, interesting name. Yes. What does it mean?
So we coined this term to resonate with what we want the product to do for the customer, and that is to last forever. Yeah. So as you know, in Kiswahili, Dumu is to last, Dahari is forever, so built to last.
Okay, yeah. Fantastic, very interesting there. And let's just get into the benefits from this policy, interest rates that are involved.
Okay, so the way the product is structured is you save towards a goal. We want to encourage people to save towards a certain goal. So if you are saving for a wedding in 5 years, for instance, or you're saving to go for the World Cup, then we will customize a solution for you and give you a sum assured, which is your target. So with regards to how much you save every month, it's customized towards that. But we also will ensure that whatever returns we make as an organization, we share back with our customers. So we will declare a bonus every year, and that is guaranteed on that policy for the 5 years, okay, or for whatever term the customer chooses.
Interesting. Now, Insurance in Kenya may not necessarily be something that has a very high penetration rate. So what is being done, do you think, to ensure that more people take the option to remain or to actually get insured?
Okay. So as Prudential, we have and continue to carry out awareness campaigns by ourselves as an organization. But we also partner with our industry to ensure that we are educating the public, because we realize that there's a gap between what consumers know and what we provide them with. So for instance, there's a campaign running by the Association of Kenya Insurers on funeral products, and we have heavily supported AKI on that. Apart from that, we also are recruiting quite heavily. We're recruiting agents, our field officers on the ground, so that they can create awareness for us. But on top of that, we train them very heavily to make sure that they are well equipped and empowered. And we support them on the back office so that if you're a new customer to us, after you've spoken to an agent, we will call you and also tell you, just reinforce the message that they've given you. We also partner with organizations that want to ensure their employees and customers. But more importantly, we are very, very keen on developing innovative products that speak to customer pain points.
That's interesting. And you say that your agents are definitely incentivized, I'm sure, as well, to be persistent. Yes. I personally have had interactions with very persistent insurance agents. Yes. The question I have is that what is the biggest apprehension that many people tend to have before taking insurance? What is it that holds back a lot of people from taking it on?
I think the biggest issue for most customers, and rightly so, is they do not trust insurance companies. So we have a lot of work to do to create that trust for our customers. So at Prudential, some of the things we are doing is, for instance, the launch of Prudaharidumu, which creates trust by telling the customer, you know what, you won't lose your money when you save with us and when you take out your life insurance with us. But apart from that, we also make sure that if you buy a policy from us, traditionally what happens is when you fill out your proposal form, you will wait for the policy document, which is your facts and small print, to be mailed to you a month or 3 months after.
Okay.
The way we've designed our product is such that when the agent speaks to you, the policy document is actually left with you, because the proposal form, what you fill in the application form, is actually tucked in the middle. So when we are done with the questions, we take away the answers and we leave you with the policy document. So that way you can refer to anything that you need to refer to, and you will not be left feeling, I don't know what I got myself into. So apart from that, we're also running social media campaigns to educate our customers and just to make sure that we are constantly communicating the right thing.
Okay, yeah. That's interesting. Well, definitely, I'm sure there'll be greater levels of penetration eventually with all the efforts. Now, just a final question. How will you ensure a missed or late premium jeopardizing the guaranteed premium feature, resulting in a policy without a guaranteed premium? Okay.
So that's the beauty of this product. That's why we've launched this product, because in a traditional life insurance policy, if you miss your premiums, your policy will lapse, so you will lose your savings.
Yes.
So with this product, that doesn't happen if you've saved with us consecutively for 6 months. So what we are doing to make sure we don't jeopardize your savings is, number one, to make sure that we don't lapse your policy. Secondly, we are making sure that we communicate with you consistently to tell you, you know what, we're still with you, even if life hasn't turned out the way we expected or you expected, but come back. You still have a goal to reach, and we will help you to reach that goal. If that's not possible, then we will prorata your benefits so that even if it's not 100% of what you are aiming for, it's commensurate to what you've put in.
Okay. Thank you very, very much, Gwen.
Thank you.
That you've